how do I set up my day? How do I set up my schedule like a top listing agent? That's exactly what we're gonna talk about in this video, so stay tuned. Hey there, Chadi here again. Thank you very much for tuning in to today's conversation where I'm gonna help you put together the daily success routine, the daily success schedule of a top listing agent. So you too know exactly what to do so you can get results. By the way, I just wanna share this. I wasn't planning to share this and it just popped up in my head. Like, if you really think about it, they say success leaves clues, and in all reality, the way I look at it is if I just think like a top listing agent and I just do what a top listing agent does, then I too can have what a top listing agent has. So what we're gonna talk about today is one moving part of a top listing agent way of operating the business. We're gonna talk about the actual schedule, but before we talk about the schedule, what I wanna do is I wanna ask you a question. What do you need today? Let's think about today. Let's assume it's 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. What do you need today in order for you to win the day, to have a productive day, to have a top listing agent productive day? What do you need? What do you need? I want you to think about it. I'm going to give you the answer, but I want you to think about it. Okay? So let's write some things down. You need one, energy. You need energy to do the things that you got to do. You need focus. You need to be, focused on a specific task, on a specific something. You got to get something done. What else do you need? Well, I think you need a great attitude. Would you agree with that? Like, you got to have the right mindset, the great attitude, great outlook on things. Absolutely. So yes. Okay. So we need energy. We need focus. We need attitude. What else we need? We need a goal. Like, we got to have an objective. We got to have an agenda. We need to have something to work towards. Like, how would we know if our day was a productive day? We got to be working towards something to let the day become productive. Okay, so energy, focus, attitude, a goal. We need to have some skills, because the better skill you have, the better you are while you are, having conversations with people and or applying that which you need to apply inside of your schedule, the activity to create the result. Okay, so we need energy, focus, attitude, goal, skills. So we'll just write down, we need a schedule. We need a schedule. So how do we set up the perfect day for today? Like, how do we wake up and make sure we get going and have a very powerful, productive day? Well, you don't set it up when you wake up. You set it up the night before. So now we're going to go through a schedule, and I'm going to go ahead and write it down right here. Create the schedule the night before. So your day begins the night before. So that way, when you wake up in the morning, you are ready to go. So now watch and see. We've already made a list right here. We said we need energy, we need focus, we need attitude, we need to have a goal, we need to have a skill, schedule. What else? I'm going to add one more thing right there. We need some leads. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. So we're going to start off with attitude, focus, and energy. Okay, so you wake up in the morning, you already know that you need energy, focus, and the right attitude. So my question to you is, what are the activities that you could engage in as soon as you get up in the morning that will put you in the right, attitude, focus, and give you the energy? What are some of the things that you can do? I'm going to make some suggestions. I'm going to suggest that you get up, let's say 5 a.m. You can modify that to 6 a.m., 7 a.m., whatever works for you. But I'm just going to assume that you are someone that's waking up at 5 a.m. Okay, so you wake up at 5 a.m. What would I do? I'd do 10 minutes reading. I'd listen to Audible for 10 minutes, like a great positive audio book. Maybe I'd watch a Chadi Bazzi YouTube video on this channel for 10 minutes. So that's 30 minutes designed to do one thing and one thing only, to sharpen your focus and to give you that winning attitude. Maybe after that, you go work out for about 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes, however long you want, to gain the energy. So we're checking off the list. We now have the attitude, we got the focus, we got the energy, etc. So now, what else can you do prior to beginning your work? Well, you need the skills. So maybe you do a little bit of skills practice. Let's say 7:30 a.m. You do a little bit of skills practice. And then what do you need to do? It's 8 a.m. now. What do you do 8 a.m.? You get on the phones. Okay, because we said you need leads. You get on the phones. So this is exactly what top listing agents do. They split their day into 3 different parts. Part number 1, we call it get in the zone. Part number 1 is get in the zone, meaning what happens from the moment you wake up till the moment that you begin work. So in this case that we're illustrating here, from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m., you're doing all the things that give you power, all the things that give you focus, all the things that give you energy, all the things that give you that winning attitude. These are all the things that put you in the zone. 8 o'clock comes around, you're already in the zone. So this is part 2 of the schedule. This is what we call get the business section. This is get the business section. This is where you engage in all the activities from 8 a.m. to about 11 a.m. or maybe noon at the latest. These are all the activities that you engage in to generate business, meaning you're not on social media between 8 and 11 a.m. You're not on social media. No, you're not even on YouTube watching this video. You're not on Instagram. You're not talking to other people in the office. You're not going on appointments. You're not going on inspections. You ain't doing none of that stuff. Only thing you're doing between 8 and 11 a.m. is you are hunting for business. You're talking to people. I don't care if it's door knocking. I don't care if it is, phone calling. You decide your form of lead generation, okay? It's just we're using the time for lead generation. Now, if I take a look at my buddy Greg out of Myrtle Beach, California, or my buddy Moose in Seattle, or Sohail out of Chicago, or Chirag out of New York, or Adrian out of Southern California, any of these top producing agents, good luck trying to get a hold of them between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. Impossible. They're hunting for business. And every single day, if you're following these people on social media, you know that every single morning they're doing their workouts and they're doing all the things that give them the power, etc. So I'm giving you exactly what the top listing agents do. Remember what I said, do what a top listing agent does, get what a top listing agent gets. So 8 to 11, get the business section, and then from 11 or 12 o'clock, lunchtime, for the rest of your day, it is do whatever the heck you choose to do. And it's easy for me to say that because here's what I know. If you control your day, the first 2 segments of the day, get in the zone section, get the business section, and then during servicing the business section, you're gonna have stuff to service. That's why I say do whatever the heck you wanna do, because you're not really gonna do whatever the heck you wanna do. You are going to have business to service because of everything else that you've done prior to. So can you control yourself from 5, 6 a.m. to about 11, 12 o'clock every single day? Can you do that 4.5, 5 days a week? I'm telling you right now, if you are able to do that just for the next 12 weeks, we're talking about completing a 90-day cycle, just following this kind of schedule, then you are going to win. By the way, this is part of the equation of exactly what I would do to take a listing every single week. By the way, I did a video, so we're gonna link it up in the description and link it up here, a video on how to take a listing every single week. This is part of that conversation. Over there, I get a little bit more specific where I tell you in detail, this is what I want you to do between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 a.m. So if you want a little bit more specific insights on how to operate your day in a very productive way, make sure you watch that video. By the way, if you know someone that's always complaining about I can't get my day right and they need help in getting their schedule right, please share that video with them. And if you're enjoying this material, this trainings that we are giving you, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so we can notify you every time we release a brand new episode. And if there's anything I said in here that leaves you in the mindset of unclarity, you're not clear, or you have a question, let us know in the comments below. I'll personally respond to you and help you out. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.